Hello and welcome to a brand new Train Sim World. It is 2020. Well, it's not 2020, it's still 2019, but this is Train Sim World 2020. And I have the Peninsula Corridor. Yes, which surprised me a little bit when I bought it, as it turned my version into the Digital Deluxe. Because I have all the other routes. So there you go, if you were wondering. And you have all the routes and buy this one, which is currently on sale for a little bit. Then, yeah, you automatically get upgraded to the Digital Deluxe without buying the new one. That was a nice touch. Anywho, what are we doing? We've got new stuff. I've done the training, as you can see here. Over to the right. Training, 4 of 4. There's 5 scenarios, 156 services. That's a lot. And I've travelled a distance of 100... I don't know what that means. 100 yards? Who knows? And there's the usual things to pick up. But what do we want to do today? Well, we could go into the scenarios and do them this way. You'll notice we have medals now. Bronze, silver and gold. And those are the scenarios. Or, and I'm thinking this is a good idea, we go to the new journeys. We can continue the current journey as tutorials are included in that. So what I thought we'll do is we'll do the Peninsula Corridor journey and chapter 1, passenger engineer. And if we click on it, you'll see that I've done the introduction. And the next one we need to do is the Californian Commuter. Bit of a tongue twister. So we will be taking charge of a southbound service en route to San Jose. The train has reached Millbrae and is ready for departure. So here we go, guys. How do we start? Click here where it says start journey. Let's go. Californian Commuter. Here we are. Welcome to Millbrae, a terminus for the connecting Bay Area Rapid Transit and close to San Francisco International Airport. Will we see planes then? Complete the whatever that said. Complete the passenger journey. Can we see that? Load passengers. All right. Well, here's all the new stuff. We've got schedules and things to keep track of. Oh dear. That should be interesting. It's going to be a bit more judgy. Our unit number is 916. That's interesting because I checked up. Did I say that's interesting twice? Now 3 times. 916. It was 917 when I was testing whether this will work and record properly because of a Windows update. We've got double-decker passenger coaches here. They do look nice. There's not many people on board. That's because I'm guessing we've got to load them. Some nice cars, some graffiti, some trees. Do we have palm trees? I think we did, didn't we? Yes. There's a plane. We have a plane. Right. We've got a schedule to keep, Grand. Let's not mess about out here. Let's get on board and sit in the driver's seat and get people on board. Unlock the right. Let's have a quick look out the window. I see a person. Would you like to get on board my train? It's going to be probably a late one, sir. But late is better than never. Right, what do we need to turn on here? Anything? Front number lights, definitely. Where's the headlights? Front dim, I believe is all we need in the daytime. Let's put the reverser in. We'll also need the independent brake on full. We'll put that into forward. Well, I don't know whether that's true. I like the idea of it because then we can release that and let the brake pressures charge. Hopefully I haven't messed anything up. Step lights? Sure. Gauge lights. There we go. Lovely. Alright. We got a speed limit of 75, so this is the new one, guys. This is the new one. I do like all the scoring system, I'll say that. Let's lock the right doors. Oh, look. There's a camper going by. We could open this, couldn't we, and see better. That's lovely. Oh, there's our points. Objective completed. 250 APs. Ability points. Unknown. Prepare to depart. Set direction, release the brakes, and apply the power to get moving. Okay, so brakes are released. These brakes need to be released. Apply the power. And we're off. Are we off? Are we moving? On. Oh, school bus. Nice. Oh, it's much busier, isn't it? So we've got 4.1 miles to go to our next location, and we've got to get there for 11 minutes past 6. It's currently 7 minutes past. I don't know whether we'll do that. We do have a decent speed limit at the very least. There we go. Let's get up to speed then, shall we? We've got the amps there. We could probably stay out of the orange and in the green. Just about. That was almost professional. That means I am going to fudge it royally in a minute. You know that's going to be the case. Right then, we're off. I was excited to play this one. As some of you may know, I had a bit of a health moment. Yes, enough about that. If you do want to know more about that, I did leave announcements in the community tab of the channel, but we're going to play games again and get the channel moving. It was only a brief delay. Right, we got green. Mainly if that's got a green on it, it's green. Do we have any speed decrease? Because we get judged on that as well. It looks a bit... I'm guessing we're going straight. Yeah, I was going to say, that looks... I was hoping we weren't going to cross over. That would have been terrible. It would have been an awful start. We are heading downhill slightly. The scenery looks lovely. Should we take a look outside? That is beautiful, isn't it? There's the plane. No, that's a cloud. Looks... I thought it was a plane. Oh, do you know? Do you know? Yes, that had to be done, didn't it? Right, bring up all that. Get back in, because we go, press all the buttons. No, there we go. We're in. We're in, guys. I didn't quite... Oh, do you know what I thought was going to happen there? We were going to be stopping at this station. That wasn't happening. I can hear the bells, the whistles, the dingles. The Dingles? That's not who they are. Where do I know the Dingles from? Is that Emmerdale? It's been a long time since I've been in the UK, let alone watched Emmerdale. Right then, so, timing is everything. Can we make it on time? I don't know whether I'm supposed to be doing the horny thing here, but we are. Maybe. Is that the little... They tend to go a bit excessive on the horns, I've noticed, in the US. I do live in the US. And, oh, don't speed, don't speed. Do not speed. We get naughty points if we speed. So I don't want to do that. I keep panicking every time I see a station, and I think it's the one. It's not. We can just... I've stopped pressing the horn. To be fair, we're going to be... pressing it every 5 seconds, aren't we, down here? We could just put the bell on at this rate. Good night. You would have to literally keep pressing it, wouldn't you, if you was doing it legit? I would like to start slowing down. Now, this is a strange bit of braking. You kind of set the brake pressure and then stick it on lap. I'm using the keys, by the way. Trying to be a little bit better. This isn't looking... Oh, no, I think we're okay. In fact, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. We've got 800 yards to go. We're dropping speed quite steadily. They might even think I'm a legit train engineer. More for them. Oh, the bridge. That was nice. Well, I think we're good, guys, don't you? Now, let's not mess up the stop. We could probably release this and gently cruise up. A lot of school buses around. Well, it is 6 in the morning, if that's 24 hours. Let's slow us down a touch then. We don't want to come to a screeching halt. Plus, we've got to stop in 150 yards. Ooh, there! What did I press? Did I hit emergency? Don't hit emergency. Don't stop here. Ooh, we didn't stop. That was fortunate. I don't know what I did there. I think I left it on service. I've got to get used to this. Because stopping here, after I said I was looking professional, would undo all that, wouldn't it? Rather rapidly. Gasoline. Alright, let's pretend that didn't happen, everybody. I'll just do that to show everybody that it was intentional to slow right down to 0.5 miles an hour before getting anywhere close to the stopping point. Ooh, it looks nice here. Never been, but it looks wonderful. We're a bit late. This isn't going to do us any favours, is it? Our entire journey now, because of my little mishap, is going to be leaving us late. Now we're overshooting. Wonderful. I see nothing's changed since my absence. No, that's independent brake. We want this one. No, that's emergency. Let's not do that. What are you pressing now? Unlock the doors. Get people on board. Loading passengers. Can we... There we go. Brake. I pressed the wrong key if you didn't notice. Can we make sure that's off? Independent brake is off. Right. Let's take a look. Oh, you can hear the gatey things. Oh, what? Where is it? Over there. Can we go around? There we go. That's cool. No one's stopping here though. Come on, someone pull up. Fine. We'll get back on the train. Well, we can't go and see the passengers, I don't think. That's an engine door. Yes. So we can't go and annoy them. That's a box of tricks right there. Don't know what that does. Let's get back in here before I mess up completely. Like I haven't already. We're going to get probably marked down for this. We're a touch on the late side. It matters not. Well, we completed the objective. It's not overly angry. We'll see at the end of the scenario, won't we? Right, let's release that. Get a bit of juice in. We'll juice our train. Yep. Make sure everything's in the right positions. Can we start moving? Yeah, we're going to go any second now. Beautiful. Wait a little bit for the brakes to release. So what I thought about doing is we continue our journey through a series of videos, probably weekly. And maybe by the end of it, I'll get better. Hopefully we don't wheel slip. I'm kind of half doing the horn. There you go. For horn fans out there. Because otherwise we are literally going to be slamming the horn all the way through here. Which would be correct. Ooh, forklift. Not distracted. So how far we got to go? We got all greens. Speed limit is 79. So we ain't got to worry about that, I don't think. We've got 2.3 miles to Hillsdale. There are so many signals. I used to remember what most of them were, although it might be different for this section of railroad. They tend to have slightly different meanings depending where you are across the country, if I remember correctly. I don't know what I'm supposed to do horn-wise. That sounds about right from trains I hear around here. Oh, it's lovely. You can see the hills there over in the distance. Right, let's see if we can not mess up so much this time. Or me. Oh, you've got the advertising boards over there. Ooh, and we're tilting. Well, I mean, we're not... well, there's a bit of camber, isn't there, on the track. That's nice. I do like that. There's a lot of stops here. I guess there are more commuter-y type services. We've got a more direct service by the looks of things. I don't know when we should start slowing down. We definitely shouldn't speed. That bus almost wanged it into the fence. It's not very good if you're a school bus. Come on. Drive carefully. Children on board. Right then. How are we doing on speed? Speed is fine. Distance, we could start slowing down. Let's do this a little better, shall we? Service. Bit of brake pressure up. That should do us. Stick it on lap to hold it. Or we could release a bit of that, I think, and then put it back on lap. Let's see if I can get this somewhere about right. You know what's going to happen though? We're going to overshoot it by a mile because I'm being too cautious, or too fancy. Fancy cautious. Cautiously fancy. That's what I'm being. Alright, probably a bit more service. Lap. Here we go. No, bit more service. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's doing that thing again where it really slams the brakes on. It's like reversing the engine. I see. I see. Alright, can we brake? Yeah, we're overshot again. Yeah, you're not braking. Oh, please stop. Please stop. That's kind of nice. It's accepted. We kind of... Good night, the bumps. What on earth was that? There's a pavement going... Goodness me! That's not legit. What is going on out there? What's that? Well, that's a speed bump and a half. That's very effective. Do you know, I would say that's acceptable, right? I mean, don't be walking in front of trains, and with me in control, you can't, because I park it over the walkway there. Even though, if you've got to get to the other side to get on your train, you're in trouble. Because Noob Socks here has parked his train over the path. It's fine. I like that. I love that speed bump. That's wonderful. I don't think that's how they're supposed to work. It's just straight through. Hope you got your seatbelt. Maybe that's a seatbelt check. That's what that is. I mean, a bit of a messy way to do it. Oh, train brother. Oh, we've got to lock the doors. Come on. Pay attention, man. We should have gone like an hour ago. Let's start releasing, shall we? And get going. Let's do this. In the tutorials, you do get to drive that blunt end sort of thing, and it's a bit bizarre. You also don't get to see the amps, which makes me feel a little uncomfortable, and I couldn't find a dial for it either. So, a bit strange driving in the other end. I guess just something you've got to get used to. Perhaps there is. Oh, you can... Oh no, that's that window. Gotta watch these cars do an instant stop. Right, let's pick some speed up. Oh, there goes all your pots and pans in your camper, because you went from about 35 miles an hour to 1 in a split second. Let's go. So we've got 3,036 AP. Awesome points. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call them. Oh dear. Right, so where are we off to next? San Carlos. That's where we're going. 20 past 6, so now we should be there. Well, it was bound to happen. It's my first time out properly, all on my own. Don't have the helper with me. He was very forceful, and so I didn't mess up because he was yelling at me. Well, not yelling. He was just very stern, which is apparently what I need, because otherwise I stare out the window and forget to pick passengers up or stop. I just feel the braking on this one is going to take a little bit of getting used to. There's another train on UK routes that is similar. Is it the 47? Might be one of those where you increase. Well, There's the Class 101, isn't there? That's always fun for me. And this is quite similar in that regard, where you increase the pressure and then hold it there. For some reason, I always mess up. Don't know why. It might be easier in real life. We'll go with that. Let's keep an eye on the speed limits and the signals. We can't just go ploughing through red signals because that's not going to end well. Can we make up time? No, I'm going to go with. Although it's being quite generous at the moment. Perhaps it will dock me loads of points at the end. What do you reckon? Any bets on that? You get to see what happens if, you know, you're a bit chill like me and just like looking at the scenery. Does it punish you too much? I don't know. We'll find out. Right, we're getting close to the station. Let's start putting some brake pressure on. That should do us. We'll hold it there. Maybe we can actually gently cruise in. Oh, we're going downhill though, so we might need a little bit more pressure, a bit more breakage. We'll see. We're dropping speed quite nicely. Our miles per hour is below the yardage at the moment, but the yardage is catching. That's how I tend to look at it. We've got a different signal there, probably some sort of warning. Oh no, we're doing alright. I'm okay with this. Dare we leave it at that? We might need a bit more pressure at the end, or a bit less pressure. I don't know which way round it goes. So far it's looking almost perfect. Almost. Come on. No, you're going a bit too slow now. Release that. There we go. That's fine. Do they crawl into the platforms like this? I should really go and have a look at Austin Station is the local one for me. The local train station where I would look at the Texas Eagle coming in. I don't know how fast they come in. I would imagine it's not too quick. I could be wrong though. Right. Let's start braking then. We're good. There we go. Hold it there. That's a bit better, isn't it? We're still late, but we're doing all right. Take a look out the window. In fact, we could do it with this view, couldn't we? Will there be another train coming the other way? Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, I can't see underneath. I wanted to... Let me look underneath. I see that's not changed. The weird... Oh, dear. Clipping. That's lovely. Ooh, that is marvellous. I love that we're raised up over there. That's fantastic. I love that. Ooh, stars and stripes. Kind of a nice area out here. Goodness me. Right, get back in here. Otherwise we're going to be missing departure again. Why change a habit of a lifetime? We might as well just get later and later. I think we did better that time. What do you reckon? It should say improving. That's what it should say. Which will be a bit random with me because I can do really well and then it just go horribly wrong at the last moment. Right, we're locked. Let's release the brakes. Get going. I should have done that at the last time to show everybody that we're moving. Do we have a bell? There we go. I don't know when you put that on, right? I guess passing through crossings. It's B for bell. That's lovely. Let's give this a bit more juice, shall we? Right, so Redwood City. That is our next stop, and that is 2.2 miles away. Do you know, guys, this was supposed to be a 20-minute scenario, and in true GT fashion, I'm going to make a meal of it, and it will probably be... Ooh, that goes downhill. A lot longer than that. Right, let's just wang it into full. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely out there. I do like that. Like that a lot. Right. I don't know what this signal means. It's yellow flashing. It means pay attention to something. You've got no idea what it is. So there we go. Maybe we shouldn't be doing full speed. It looks very warning-y to me. Perhaps. Well, it's not a red. It probably means restricted speed, but I have no idea what restricted speed is on this line. Ooh, that's nice. Is that a big shopping mall? Probably. Is there a Burger King over there? I'm starving. I was excited to see this came out earlier today because I got to do all my training stuff and download it. It takes a little while to download. I was gonna say I'm a little concerned about the signals, but it looks like it might be warning us of a red that would be at the station we're stopping at. So we should be okay. We've got no speed decrease yet, although, saying that, I don't know. What I'm going to do is hold us there, because just in case there's a sneaky, like, switchy thing going on. I feel like we should be slowing down, to be honest. That's my gut feeling. Alright, we'll hold it on lap. Yep. Although, wait a minute, that is after our stop. We can release that and just cruise up to it. There we go. There we go. Although we can't go over, can we? No, let's not pretend that I'm professional. Let's throw on all the braking pressures and not fudge this royally at the end, because that would be kind of annoying. Because we got this far. Oh, okay, but this is overkill. Overkill. We're not stopping here. Well, we could tell everybody to get out and walk, which is all sorts of not allowed. Well, we're late anyway. I'd prefer to be a little bit late than a signal past at danger anytime soon, because we'll get fired and that will be the end of our journey, and that will be the shortest series on my channel, I believe. Yes it would. Alright, we're going to do this nice and relaxed, nice and calm. I don't know whether this is the last stop or whether we got to wait. It might be the last stop. We're alright. I don't know what word that was. It's excitement and panic all at the same time. Train, brother. Ooh, he's not stopping, is he? No, he is not. Alright, we are nearly there. Let's give it a bit of service. There we go. Put it on lap. I don't know what the difference between lap and holding is. Okay, that's a bit excessive. Oh, it's miles away, the light, grand. You can do this fine. Just cruise up to the end of the platform, it looks like, because we don't want our back end sticking over either. There we go. Right, now. Stick it on. Do it. Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay, but that's fine. Lap. This is Redwood City, which goes by the slogan, "By government test, our climate is best." Roll down the window and enjoy the summer weather. While I read that as while throwing the passengers out. That's not what you do. There we go. It's lovely, isn't it? I do like that. Oh, do you know that's also a possibility for a screenshot? I mean, no, it was a screenshot. What I meant to say is for a thumbnail. We made it, guys. I believe that is the end of the line for us today. We'll see. How angry is it going to be at the new point system with my awful timekeeping? I don't know. If I get a gold medal, I will be amazed. I mean, at least I was consistently late. Surely there's a bonus for that. Come on. Consistently terrible. Consistency is key. That's my slogan. There we go. Alright. We are done. We got points. That's all for now. This service will continue south to San Jose. Are we just going to end there? Do we get out? What are we doing? Hello? Do we have to get out? What? The performance graph. Oh, do you know? Do you know? So we were 1 minute late. Oh, stop accuracy. Good night. Do you know, that's not bad, except for Hillsdale Track 2, where I was 43 yards off. But the rest of them, I'll take. Where's our badges? No badges? Where's the badges? I want to see how many badges I got. Well, we got all sorts of points. Anyway, there we go. That's lovely. You can see every time we stopped and the little bit of uncertainty that was there. Well, we'll click continue. All right, then. I went back to the main menu and we're going to have a quick look at my journey and the Peninsula Corridor. And we're going to expand this. It gave me a silver, guys. Can you do better than that? Possibly. Let me know how you did in the comments below. I don't know how we get gold. Probably by being far better on our timekeeping. Clean and tidy. That's kind of apt. That'll be our next outing, guys. Possibly next week. I don't know when. Maybe Monday. Maybe sooner. I'm not sure. I'm kind of excited now and I do want to get better. But that has been our first look at Train Sim World 2020 and we've started our journey as a passenger engineer. So until next time, take care.